Hey team, okay, today we're gonna talk about email scripts and how to create your own. We discussed this in the lead group, and today I'm gonna show you how to do it. So let's get started. Here we are in Zap, and I'm in my contact list at this point right now. So email scripts can be used for individual emails or bulk emails. So you can check off a number of people, or you can pick an individual contact. So I'm gonna pick myself, just so if this goes out by accident, there are no problems. I'm going to click on send an email, and that brings up our email screen. And here's the button for select email scripts. And when you click on it, it brings up the list of pre-done emails for you. These drop downs are how you can filter things. Oftentimes we're choosing buyer right now, and it brings up all the scripts that are appropriate for a buyer lead. Then here's the list of them. The first line of each one is the subject line of the email, and the second line is a description about what the email is about. So here you've got email for a buyer who may be considering a retirement community. On the left, there's a little plus mark here, and you can click on that, and it shows you what the email says. So when you hit select is when you can use that particular email, and then you will be able to edit it as well. There are also a number of other emails you'll see that are here by my company. We can also filter those easily by author here. And the ones that are by my company are the ones that I've created for you guys. Specifically the ones that are related to mostly like buyer cleanup or your contact list cleanup. So, or just in general, the ones that we talked about. One here, we've got checking in, buyer touch. Do you need anything from me? And we click on it. It's a very short email. It just says, I was just checking in to see if you need anything from me today. So short and sweet. You just want to get a response from people just to see where they're at. Here's another one. Are you still interested in getting information from me? This is a great one. We've used this one a lot. It says, I'm going through my list of contacts and want to know if you were still interested in receiving information from me. Let me know if I should take you off my list. Thanks. So let's say I wanted to use that particular email script. I would just click the select button here, and it loads it into my email here. I can make any changes that I want to, and then I would hit send email. It's as simple as that. Let's say you wanted to create your own email script. Gary mentioned that he has his own welcome email that goes out automatically when he gets a lead, and it's basically in his voice. So let's say you wanted to do that. To do that, you would click on the manage link on the left-hand side of your Zap menu, and email script library will be one of the options. On the upper right, you'll have create script. So you'll click on that button. You don't have to worry about this drop down here, but there will be audience drop downs where you can organize how you want this to be filtered. So status is one option you'll have to just select, and so let's say it is for your welcome email. You'll probably put a status of new there, but you can always use this for any status at all. Client type could be buyer and seller, etc. But again, you can use it for any type of buyer. This is just to help you filter. When we scroll down, we put in the subject line here. So if we wanted to do a welcome email, you can just put in welcome. And oops, there we go. And then in the description, again, that is just a description of what the email is about. So welcome email. And let's get rid of that. And then we go on to move on into our body. So in case you didn't know, this insert tags button is basically how you can personalize emails. So I often suggest using the contact's first name. So I'll put in contact's first name, hit a comma, do a couple of hard returns, and then I will say, hey, blah, 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 type in the body of my email, and then I would click save. And oops, select a user. I have to do this, so don't worry about it. I'm just gonna cancel this out. So that's how you create an email script for yourself. We used to always do email scripts as well for when a listing was posted on Facebook. We'd write a little email about an automatic email about whatever that particular listing was that the leads were coming in on. Like, hey, thank you for checking out my property at XYZ. put in a link for the property. Is this the type of property that you were interested in, or were you thinking of something else? So that was always an email that we used to use as well. So I hope this helps explain how email scripts work and how to create them. If you have any problems, please don't hesitate to give me a shout. Take care.